case thrown out and Diddy may get a Hail Mary. It looks like Jane Doe has a story all fucked up. Jane Doe claimed that she spoke to a celebrity who was not even in the vicinity. Her dad is recanting the story, stating that he picked her up. Now his ass can't remember. And Jay-Z and Diddy were allegedly in 2 different damn locations. I know you were 13 years old at the time and things may be a little hazy, but baby, you better get this shit together real quick, because Jay-Z's people have already put out a goddamn statement. Jay-Z is releasing everything on Roc Nation. Today's investigative report proves this attorney Busby filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed in court and doubled down in press. True justice is coming. We all know what the fuck that means. We fight from victory, not for victory. I'm a little too tipsy for that part. This was over before it began. This is a 1-800 lawyer, doesn't realize yet, but let me say this. Tony Busby is not no 1-800 lawyer. This man has won plenty of high-profile cases. This one may not be one of them. And it looks like Jay-Z may be taking action against Tony Busby. What?
They don't call that man a 1-800 lawyer. 1-800 lawsuit. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Some things just happened like 30 minutes ago, and I'm bringing it back to you. I told you I was going to come back later on, but I don't know. But this right here is crazy. This right here is crazy. All this stuff might get thrown out. And this is the reason why I wasn't so quick to just jump out a window and say Jay-Z is this terrible person. From day one, well, 4 days ago, I literally said, hey, I don't know if Jay-Z is this monster person. He may still be, but I'm not just going to be jumping out the window just because he's rich and somebody said something about him. So, no, let's just see what happens, though.
Which could put Diddy's people in that same race and could get a lot of his cases dismissed if shit is not right. On top of that, Busby has lawsuits coming against him, too. All I know is Jane Doe better get her shit together because she may have a suit coming at her ass, too, for defamation. Jay-Z wins again. Or does he?
The way y'all ran to either send me this or leave this in my comment section, this is straight from NBC, the original poster of these accusations. Jay-Z
Share this video, y'all. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
User is now coming forward stating that there were inconsistencies in her initial allegation. Now, the article is very long. I'm just going to point out the main highlight. Now, NBC News traveled to Houston to interview the woman who declined to be identified at the time, but she was able to corroborate with her story. She's quoted saying, "You should always fight for what happened to you. You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life. I just hope I can give others the strength to come forward like I came forward." Now, one of the main things that was mentioned in the lawsuit in regards to details regarding the assault is that she had called her father to come pick her up. The father told NBC News that he doesn't recall picking her up after the alleged attack, which casts doubt on the lawsuit. Based off their address at the time, he would have driven more than 5 hours from where their home was to pick her up in New York. The father did say that he learned of the assault this week, adding that he did remember once he picked her up.
So she never told him. Come on, man. This whole thing starting to sound crazy. Let's back up a little bit because I want y'all to hear something.
Now, one of the main things that was mentioned in the lawsuit in regards to details regarding the assault is that she had called her father to come pick her up. The father told NBC News that he doesn't recall picking her up after the alleged attack, which casts doubt on the lawsuit. Based off their address at the time, he would have driven more than 5 hours from where their home was to pick her up in New York.
So right there, because I heard about this too. The Hamptons is way over here. Wherever the award place was all over here, and then they lived all the way over here, right? So imagine the father. Think about this now. Imagine the father of a 13-year-old girl driving 5 hours to pick her up at wherever, and then turns around and says, I don't remember that happening. I drove my daughter 10 hours to look at a school before. So I drove my daughter 10 hours. That's the only time I've ever driven 10 hours with my daughter in the car. How do you not remember driving 5 hours somewhere? So there was an issue right there. Where was the mother? Where was the father? Because it looks like the father wasn't there either. It was all a lie. Who don't remember driving 10 hours or 5 hours? Come on, man.
For what happened to you. You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life. I just hope I can give others the strength to come forward like I came forward. Now, one of the main things that was mentioned in the lawsuit in regards to details regarding the assault is that she had called her father to come pick her up. The father told NBC News that he doesn't recall picking her up after the alleged attack, which casts doubt on the lawsuit. Based off their address at the time, he would have driven more than 5 hours from where their home was to pick her up in New York. The father did say that he learned of the assault this week, adding that he did remember once he picked her up in the middle of the night, but that was a local drive. And this is what she had to say.
Okay. There's so many issues with this. This is why you don't jump out the window and start following a narrative just because it's on damn social media. If I see something that looks crazy, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But I'm not just going to turn around and say, oh, yeah, he did it, because I don't know. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't do it, but I'm not saying he did it either. I'm just showing y'all evidence, and we are going to have a conversation about said evidence without just all this extra judgment stuff. Y'all get so mad at me because I don't want to crucify Jay-Z. I don't know Jay-Z. Why would I just run around trying to crucify some dude that I don't know nothing about? I'm just saying. So how many of y'all want to apologize, even though this whole situation isn't over, but some of y'all jumped out the window ready to crucify this man, and y'all don't even have any, not even facts. Enough, it's not even enough evidence to just throw him out the window yet. So nobody's going to apologize. Nobody's going to say I'm sorry in the comments. No, okay, it's okay. I'm just saying this is crazy. Because whose father is going to pick up a 13-year-old girl 5 hours away from their house? Why would my 13-year-old forget about Diddy parties, forget about this award show? When is your daughter 5 hours from your house? Regardless, even if she's over a friend's house. When have you ever heard of somebody's 13-year-old daughter being 5 hours away from your house, even over a friend's house? If my daughter said, hey, I want to go to my friend's house, but she's 5 hours away, you're not going over your friend's house. Unless we go into freaking Disney World or something in Florida, but I'm going to be with her. My kids are never 5 hours away from the house. Regardless of what it is, 5 hours is absolutely nuts.
Come pick her up. The father told NBC News that he doesn't recall picking her up after the alleged attack, which casts doubt on the lawsuit. Based off their address at the time, he would have driven more than 5 hours from where their home was to pick her up in New York. The father did say that he learned of the assault this week, adding that he did remember once he picked her up in the middle of the night, but that was a local drive. And this is what she had to say about.
But why is you picking your daughter up in the middle of the night? Even that sounds crazy. Even that sounds crazy. Why are you picking up your 13-year-old daughter in the middle of the night? Well, she's over her friend's house and it was a sleepover and they got into it. And she's like, Daddy, can you come pick me up? Me and my friend got into it. I would be like, no, take your ass to bed. Like, what?
Her father not remembering below, you pause to read. Buzzy's response to the dad not remembering is, we agree. He states he doesn't remember. His daughter explains that he was in no state to remember during that point in time. due to personal issues he was having then. We are talking about a time frame more than 20 years ago. Now, she did say that she spoke with Benny Medina at the after party, but a rep for him confirmed that neither Benny Medina nor his brother Joel attended that party after the VMAs in 2000, and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. She goes on to say, honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me and the route that I took to what happened to me. Not all of the faces there are as clear, so I have made some mistakes. I may have made a mistake in identifying. Again,
Type telling the truth or lying in the chat right now. Let's go. Type truth or lie in the chat right now. Type truth or lie in the chat right now. Is she lying or is she the little girl? Is this whole story a lie, or do you think it actually happened? Come on, y'all. Drop lie or truth in the chat. Truth or lie. Truth, main, lie. Okay. So come on, y'all. Lie. I'm not believing every damn story I hear. I'm sorry. Y'all can be mad. Y'all gonna follow me. I don't give a damn. I'm not doing it. I'm not just sitting here. He did it. See, I told you. No. And I'm not on Diddy's side. I'm just an objective person that is just looking at all the evidence, all the stories, and I'm just corroborating everything, and they're not corroborating properly. So lie or truth, y'all? Truth or lie? What do y'all think? Come on. Truth, lie, truth, lie. Come on, don't take numbers a second to type, y'all. Okay. Fabrication, lies, lie. I have no knowledge. Truth. Could have happened. Truth. Lie. She has been paid off by Rock Nation. Okay, that can happen. Truth. Truth. Lie. And lie. Okay. What's up, Nicole? Just came in, missed the question. No problem. Back it up just a little bit. Because you know what? Forget it. Some of y'all didn't. No, she was going to it. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, but you'll get it. We'll come back to it.
Very long detailing the events that was mentioned in the refiled lawsuit. So you can go read there and just get your thoughts on that. Child, it has been a week.
The woman suing Jay-Z has acknowledged inconsistencies in her allegations about what happened that night back in 2000. Now, the woman stands by her story overall that she was attacked by Jay-Z and Diddy at an after party following the Video Music Awards in 2000. But she talked to NBC News, and they published a story tonight that talks about some of the inconsistencies in her story. That includes that she said she talked to a celebrity that night, and when they've contacted the celebrity, he says that he was in another state. He wasn't even there that night.
It wasn't even there.
Among the inconsistencies are the fact that she said her father picked her up that night, but he says he does not remember this. Now, Jay-Z, remember, has vehemently denied this. He actually sued Tony Busby, the attorney for the lawyer. Jay-Z sued him for extortion a few weeks ago, back November 18th, under a John Doe name, and said that, hey, this guy is trying to extort me for money, threatening to publish wildly false allegations against me.
Now, Jay-Z issued a statement tonight about this, that he says, this investigative report proves this attorney, Busby, filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. He says this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon.
This 1-800 lawyer is hilarious. Hold on, let's put this on the big screen. This is hilarious. Jay-Z is like, y'all idiots. Listen to this.
False allegations against me.
Now, Jay-Z issued a statement tonight about this, that he says this investigative report proves this attorney, Busby, filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. He says this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon. And this is...
That, I ain't gonna lie, that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. And if you ain't did nothing, you're gonna jump up and down and you're gonna say, man, if you don't get this dumb shit out of here, I ain't never did nothing like this before. So shout out to Jay-Z for just standing up for himself. Now, the jury is still out, but like I said before, I think Diddy did everything that he's been accused of. I think Diddy is a terrible, disgusting piece of garbage. But that doesn't mean I think Jay-Z is like Diddy. Like I said earlier, I personally think Jay-Z was at all the parties, but I think Jay-Z was a voyeur or is a voyeur. And I think he just likes seeing people have sex. And he just be standing in the corner or standing there smoking a cigar or whatever while other people are getting it in. And sometimes maybe it's a tadpole or it's this or it's crazy or whatever, or somebody's loopy or whatever. But I don't think Jay-Z is running around doing all these terrible things. I think he just, sees stuff and just walks away, or sees stuff and just smokes a cigar and sits in the corner and watches. I don't think he's doing all this stuff.
Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, he says it is stunning that a lawyer would not only file such a serious complaint without proper vetting, but would make things worse by further peddling this false story in the press. We are asking the court to dismiss this frivolous case today, and we will take up the matter of additional discipline for Mr. Busby and all the lawyers that filed this complaint. Now, we are basically awaiting action from the judge who's been assigned to the case. Jay-Z already has a motion to dismiss, and so I am expecting Alex Spiro to file a supplement to this that alerts the judge to all of this. And really, the ball is in the judge's court. I would expect Tony Busby to file some kind of response to this. He told NBC News he's still vetting the case, which on its face just doesn't sound good. It seems like the kind of thing where if you're filing a case like that and publicizing it, you would want to do all your vetting before you file something like that. But I think things are getting real interesting here, and it's going to be interesting to see how the judge responds to all this.
Jay-Z has been hit with a lawsuit from his unclaimed son, Rymir Satterthwaite. Now, he definitely has 99 problems, and his alleged son is one. Rymir is claiming that Jay-Z's legal team acted fraudulently during previous attempts to get him to take a paternity test. He says that his late mother, Wanda, and his guardian, Coley, are listed as plaintiffs on a new lawsuit against multiple New Jersey courts, judges, officials, including New Jersey Supreme Court, alleging violations of their constitutional rights. It was filed on November 25th, and the suit argues from 2012 to 2023, their rights were violated through fraudulent court actions, which included sealed records, wrongful sanctions, and obstruction of their legal proceedings. Rymir's mother, Wanda, who passed away in 2009, has...
All right, so I want y'all to listen to this part. This is very important right here. Listen again.
...violations of their constitutional rights.
Hold on, let me back it up a little bit more.
It's claiming that Jay-Z's legal team acted fraudulently.
So this right here may bring... Let me play this. I'm going to come back to this. Let me play this real quick. Listen to this.
Whose real name is Sean Corey Carter.
And this particular article is coming from Ticket TV. Ticket TV. That is the YouTuber I got this from. Ticket TV.
Has been accused of dodging a paternity test that could establish whether he fathered Satterthwaite during an alleged relationship with Wanda Satterthwaite when she was 16 years old. The son, Satterthwaite, who's now 31 years old, has been fighting for recognition since filing his first claim against Jay-Z over 10 years ago. Despite multiple legal setbacks, he continues to push for a resolution. Court documents allege that Jay-Z's, so this ain't no cap, this ain't no make-up believe shit. This is in the court documents. I'm gonna read this shit right here. Because the FBI, this FBI stuff is more serious than anything else. Because this FBI stuff, they're talking about criminal activity. This is alleged criminal activity.
Hey, real quick, people on Facebook, say hey to me real quick in the chat. People on Facebook, say hello. Everybody, Facebook people, say hello or hey. I want to see if Facebook is connected. If you're on Facebook, say hello right now in the chat. Everybody on Facebook, say hello on Facebook. Everybody on Facebook, say hello. If you're watching me on Facebook, say hello. I'm just trying to make sure Facebook is actually working. If you're on Facebook, say hello on Facebook. I don't know what's going on Facebook. Facebook is just trash.
So it says court documents allege that Jay-Z's attorneys colluded with the New Jersey court employees to withhold critical documents, leading to an FBI probe into potential fraud and racketeering.
So right here, fraud, racketeering, these can cause for a federal case to be open, a federal investigation to be open. So it depends on, okay, we got to look at who, let's back up. Listen again.
To an FBI probe into
You see that is an FBI probe because somebody said I'm just making up stuff. Listen.
To an FBI probe into potential fraud and racketeering.
Fraud and racketeering, it depends on who you're doing something illegal to or with, right? So if this is a federal building and you're in there colluding with people, yes, the feds will be at you. So I just want to see what type of building the people are working in. Everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. We had 73 likes. We got 200 people in here. Make sure to hit the like button.
FBI, this FBI stuff is more serious than anything else. Because this FBI stuff, they're talking about criminal activity. This is alleged criminal activity.
Criminal activity, y'all.
So it says court documents allege that Jay-Z's attorneys colluded with the New Jersey court employees to
boom, New Jersey court. That's a federal building. Because somebody said, why would a paternity situation be federal or bring the feds on? That's it right there. That is it right there. Because this is a courthouse. So if Jay-Z's people are messing with people at work at a courthouse, that's a federal building. You can't do anything illegal in a federal building. So one more time, I'm going to keep going because I just want y'all to understand that I ain't just sitting around making up stuff and just got y'all on here and just wasting y'all time.
Allege that Jay-Z's attorneys colluded with the New Jersey court employees to withhold critical documents, leading to an FBI probe into potential fraud and racketeering.
That's a federal case. So if anybody sit here say, why would the feds be touching that? Because it was in a federal building. That's a federal jurisdiction. Exactly, money models. When you do anything in a federal building, if you punch somebody in a federal building, that's a federal crime. So you may say it's just paternity. If you colluded or did some illegal stuff in a federal building, it's a federal case. You ain't got to kill nobody, nothing like that.
The mother, Rymir Satterthwaite, who passed away in 2019, publicly supported her son's paternity case in a 2016 video, insisting on the validity of her claims. Rymir's godmother, Lily Colley, has also been vocal, asserting that the truth will come out. The ongoing legal battles have left Rymir and Colley facing financial strain, including a $15,000 legal fee judgment in 2022, right? Which they claim resulted in illegal liens on their property. Their latest lawsuit alleges violations of constitutional rights and emotional distress from years of litigation.
Damn. Y'all thought that, so it's two different things going on. Let's talk about the two different things going on all at the same time after this commercial break. Up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter, therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. Okay, so there's two different things going on at the same time. You got one, looks like the girl was possibly lying and nobody's corroborating her story. But at the same time, so Jay-Z may get off on that. But all at the same time, this whole paternity test thing is creeping up on Jay-Z. And this paternity test may get him in a lot of trouble.
To file a supplement to this that alerts the judge to all of this. And really the ball is in the judge's court. I would expect Tony Busby to file some kind of response to this. He told NBC News he's still vetting the case, which on its face just doesn't sound good. It seems like the kind of thing where if you're filing a case like that and publicizing it, you would want to do all your vetting before you file something like that. But I think things are getting real interesting here, and it's going to be interesting to see how the judge responds to all this.
Jay-Z has been hit with a lawsuit from his unclaimed son, Rymir Satterthwaite. Now, he definitely has 99 problems, and his alleged son is one. Rymir is claiming that Jay-Z's legal team acted fraudulently during previous attempts to get him to take a paternity test. He says that his late mother, Wanda, and his guardian, Coley, are listed as plaintiffs on a new lawsuit against multiple New Jersey courts, judges, officials, including New Jersey Supreme Court, alleging violations of their constitutional rights.
Yeah, this is a federal issue right here, y'all.
Claimed son, Rymir Satterthwaite. Now, he definitely has 99 problems, and his alleged son is one. Rymir is claiming that Jay-Z's legal team acted fraudulently during previous attempts to get him to take a paternity test. He says that his late mother, Wanda, and his guardian, Coley, are listed as plaintiffs on a new lawsuit against multiple New Jersey courts, judges, officials, including New Jersey Supreme Court, alleging violations of their constitutional rights. It was filed on November 25th, and the suit argues from 2012 to 2023, their rights were violated through fraudulent court actions, which included sealed records, wrongful sanctions, and obstruction of their legal proceedings.
Sounds like Jay-Z is in some trouble, because all it is some this Fed stuff.
Rymir's mother, Wanda, who passed away in 2009, has alleged that she had physical relationships with Jay-Z in 1992 when she was 16 years old and he was 22 in a new sworn affidavit obtained by the Daily Mail. Here's the affidavit from Rymir's mother, Wanda, saying that she had a relationship with Jay-Z. I, Wanda, write these allegations about my relationship with Sean C. Carter.
And just for anybody who's just trying to keep up with everything, who's just like wondering what's going on and why is this an issue, it's because Wanda was 15 years old. I'll say it again. Wanda, the woman that we're talking, not the girl you see, not the white girl, but the plaintiff, she was 15 years old. How old was Jay-Z? 23 years old. And all you got to do is put 2 and 2 together, and there's a son. And Jay-Z does not want to take a paternity test because it may put him in a position where he may go to jail or something.
I met Sean Carter in the fall of 1992, and he identified himself as Rock through my friend, who is also an eyewitness. Mr. Carter and a friend came to Philadelphia to pick up both me and my friend around the area of 24th and Balton Street in Philadelphia. We were taken back to Sean's aunt's apartment in the Brooklyn projects in New York. The building had an elevator with gates and mirrors inside, but I am unsure of what floor the apartment was on. But the apartment had a 2-bedroom, and the bedrooms were off to your left once you entered the apartment. After talking, drinking, and dancing, my friend went off in the room with Sean's friend, and I went with Sean. Sean was wearing a black hooded jacket with a hat, and his hair was a small afro, but once they left his aunt's place, he put on a black leather jacket. Sean and I did have protected relationships, but the protection broke. Sean and his friend returned 2 weeks later to see us girls again, but they only found me, Wanda, since my friend was having problems at home. Sean asked me to leave with him, but I told him I could not because my mother would be upset. I never saw him again until a year later on the television, but still had no idea of his real name until later. I did not know how to reach him. Her son Rymir was then born in the summer of 1993, and at the time she was in an on and off again relationship with her high school sweetheart, Robert Graves. In 2010, she requested that a Pennsylvania court make both men take a paternity test in order to determine.
So she was fair. Both men are taking a paternity test. So you can't just say, oh, she's just after Jay-Z. She asked the other guy to take a paternity test also, y'all.
Who was her son's real father. The test results proved that Graves was not the biological father of Rymir. And I
boom. So he was not the biological father. Bam Bam, did you listen to the interview of the woman? Of what woman? Who? What woman? Did I listen to the interview of who? There's so many different people. Who? Bam Bam Lynch. Who is the interview with the woman? Like, what woman you talking about?
Found some court records of Wanda, Rymir's mother, trying to get Jay-Z to take a paternity test from Rymir, but he kept appealing her court documents. Sean Carter appeals from the order which granted the petition of Wanda Satterthwaite to vacate orders denying her petitions for genetic testing to determine the paternity of the biological child. The case began with a pretrial in New Jersey on August 13th of 2012. During the pretrial, Carter's attorney argued that Dr. Coley, who acted as Satterthwaite's legal guardian since the mother handed over custody in 2011 due to an ailing health issue.
Jay-Z accuser, the autistic woman. I don't know who that is. The Wanda girl that they're talking about, she passed away. Who you talk about, Bam Dam? The girl we're talking about right here, she's not here anymore. She passed away. Who's the autistic girl? I don't who is that? That's somebody else?
Had no jurisdiction over his case because it was first filed by Wanda in Pennsylvania. And
the boy's mom, she passed away, y'all. Am I missing something?
During the pretrial, Carter's attorney argued that Dr. Coley, who acted as Satterthwaite's legal guardian since the mother handed over custody in 2011 due to an ailing health issue, had no jurisdiction over his case because it was first filed by. Yeah. During the pretrial, Carter's attorney argued that Dr. Coley, who acted as Satterthwaite's legal guardian since.
Dr. Coley, who acted as Satterthwaite's legal guardian. So who is this Dr. Coley person? That's interesting. part. Who is that?
Of the biological child. The case began with a pretrial in New Jersey on August 13th of 2012. During the pretrial, Carter's attorney argued that Dr. Coley, who acted as Satterthwaite's legal guardian since the mother handed over custody in 2011 due to an ailing health issue.
Okay, so I don't think she was deleted, y'all. She sounded like she handed over the child because she had all kinds of issues. So it wasn't like she just got whacked. It looks like she just had some real issues. And everybody hit a like button. Everybody hit a like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And I wouldn't say hit the like button if y'all actually hit the like button. So we are almost 300 people in here, and we don't even have 100 likes. So please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Can y'all hit the like button? At least get the 120. Come on, y'all. You hit the like button. Hello, hit the like button. I'm talking to you. You hit the button. Hit the thumbs up button. I'm looking at you. We just gonna sit here and look at you until you hit the thumbs up button. Hello, hit the thumbs up button. Come on, let's at least get a 120.
Had no jurisdiction over his case because it was first filed by Wanda in Pennsylvania, and therefore it should be heard in the same state. Case was dismissed outright because Satterthwaite was over 18 years old at the time of the pretrial, and according to Pennsylvania state law, paternity must be established before a child reaches the age of adulthood. The court ruled that the case should be tried under New Jersey law, which states the age of parentage is 23. But Jay-Z's legal team then argued that the rapper should be exempt from undergoing a DNA test in New Jersey because he did not live or own any property in the state, despite public records linking him to homes in Alpine and Newport. Jay-Z's lawyer at the time said, "I did misspeak at the last hearing because I really did think that that was his home address. I didn't realize that that was his business address, so I do apologize for that." At the time, Carter's Rock Nation was located in New York, and that is the address that his attorney claimed was his home address. Jay-Z's lawyer was made aware of Jay-Z's New Jersey properties from the motion for reconsideration that included the deeds and tax records. New Jersey state law states that an attorney that commits fraud when knowingly making false statements, when fraud is committed in court, everything that follows based on the fraudulent act is considered fraudulent as well.
See?
Meaning any rulings or judgments stemming from the initial fraud
is also fraud.
Typically voidable and can be overturned. Meaning Jay-Z might just have to take that DNA test. The new lawsuit claims.
So once something is looked at as being fraudulent, you have no basis or no base to stand on. So you literally just have to do whatever the courts tell you to do. So when it came to me saying that he can legally just get around this stuff because he doesn't have to, well, if all of this is coming out that he colluded with employees at the courthouse, now they can make him do whatever they want him to do, as in, take the paternity test due to it being fraud. That's what she just said right there. If it starts with fraud, they can tell you to do whatever they want to tell you.
His lawyer was made aware of Jay-Z's New Jersey properties from the motion for reconsideration that included the deeds and tax records. New Jersey state law states that an attorney that commits fraud when knowingly making false statements, when fraud is committed in court, everything that follows based on the fraudulent act is considered fraudulent as well, meaning any rulings or judgments stemming from the initial fraud are typically voidable and can be overturned.
Shannon said, you didn't want to listen. Didn't want to listen to what? I don't know. See, I literally said that chasing this man around for like 10 to 12 years is only hurting him. But if he can legally get something done, go for it. But it didn't seem like he can legally get something done. So I don't know what went wrong, but it looks like something just went wrong. But no, I still stand on what I said earlier. Like, leave Jay-Z alone and go live your life. Unless you want some money, unless you want to sue, unless you want to get back child support, unless you want something out of this situation, unless you want to see Jay-Z just crash and burn, that's a different story. But if you love Jay-Z and all this other stuff, like, leave him alone.
Meaning Jay-Z might just have to take that DNA test. The new lawsuit claims that the court system conspired to deny the plaintiffs access to essential legal records and properly impose sanctions without evidence and blocking their appeals. Rymir is also alleging that they were repeatedly denied due process and were sanctioned for allegedly violating non-existent gag orders. They are requesting a declaratory judgment to
Non-existent gag orders is crazy. How are you violating an order that doesn't exist? That's crazy.
Recognize that their constitutional rights were violated and to unseal the court records for public review. The lawsuit also includes claims for negligent infliction of emotional distress, as the plaintiffs argue that their ongoing legal struggles have caused them significant personal harm.
So that's the money. I told you this was about money. And it's okay that it's about money. I'm not judging the young man, but I need y'all to see that it's about money. Do y'all see that this is about money? He get on these interviews. No, man, it ain't about money, man. I just stop lying. This is about money. Did y'all hear that? And it's okay that it's about money, but it's about money. Y'all sitting there, oh, he deserves to see his father. He ain't done that shit. He wants some damn money. And there's nothing wrong with that because he deserves the money. I went back too far.
Jay-Z might just have to take that DNA test. The new lawsuit claims that the court system conspired to deny the plaintiffs access to essential legal records and properly impose sanctions without evidence and blocking their appeals. Rymir is also alleging that they were repeatedly denied due process and were sanctioned for allegedly violating non-existent gag orders. They are requesting a declaratory judgment to recognize that their constitutional rights were violated and to unseal the court records for public review. The lawsuit also includes claims for negligent infliction of emotional distress as
It's always emotional distress. And it was emotional distress, but like, just be real and just be like, yo, man, I'm finna sue this dude. And that's cool. It's cool. Just say it though.
The plaintiffs argue that their ongoing legal struggles have caused them significant personal harm. They believe that Jay-Z's attorney has fought vigorously to block him from having to submit a paternity test for one simple reason, because Wanda was underage when she became pregnant. But yeah, all of this is crazy, but y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Lawyer, but there's an update to the Diddy Jay-Z lawsuit, and child, let's talk about it. So it's not like an official legally filed update, but the Jane Doe who filed the lawsuit apparently spoke with NBC News and has acknowledged that there are some inconsistencies with her story. According to the NBC News report, the woman stands by her allegations overall, but does admit that not everything she claimed in the complaint is accurate.
Now, remember, there's two different situations. There's the paternity suit or the paternity situation, and the lawsuit that is saying that Jay-Z and Diddy blanked her back in the year 2000. So we're talking about the lawsuit with the young girl now. So I just want to make sure y'all are on point. So we're not talking about the paternity thing. We're talking about the lawsuit with this right here.
Now, I'm not a lawyer, but there's an update to the Diddy Jay-Z lawsuit, and child, let's talk about it. So it's not like an official legally filed update, but the Jane Doe who filed the lawsuit apparently spoke with NBC News and has acknowledged that there are some inconsistencies with her story. According to the NBC News report, the woman stands by her allegations overall, but does admit that not everything she claimed in the complaint is accurate. Specifically, in the complaint, Jane Doe said that her father picked her up after the alleged assault, but according to NBC News, her dad doesn't recall that happening. In the complaint, the woman also claimed that she spoke to a celebrity at the after party where she said she was assaulted, but that celebrity said that he was not in New York at that time, so it couldn't have been him that she spoke to. And NBC News says that images from the evening of the alleged assault show Jay-Z and Diddy at a different location than the one that Jane Doe described, although their whereabouts for the entire evening are still unclear. Now, in response to these inconsistencies with this Jane Doe, Tony Busby, the Jane Doe's attorney, told NBC News that he is continuing to vet Jane Doe's claims and notes that she was referred to him by another firm who vetted her claims first.
He trying to blame it on another firm.
Busby says, quote, "Our client remains fiercely adamant that what she has stated is true to the best of her memory. We will continue to vet her claims and collect corroborating data to the extent it exists. Because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph."
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. And to the people who have already hit the like button, thank you. I appreciate you for hitting the like button. Thank you so much. But to the other people, make sure to hit the like button because you have not hit the like button. So please hit the like button. We need about 150 people to hit the like button. Please and thank you.
I've never heard a client suggest that before. Busby goes on to say, in any event, we always do our best to vet each claim made, just as we did in this case. This has been extremely distressing for her to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress. Now, in response to this NBC News report, Jay-Z and his attorney both posted their own statements. Jay-Z's statement reads, quote, "Today's investigative report proves this attorney, Busby, filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon."
This nigga is bragging.
And then the statement from Jay-Z's attorney reads, quote, "It is stunning that a lawyer would not only file such a serious complaint without proper vetting, but would make things worse by further peddling this false story in the press. We are asking the court to dismiss this frivolous case today and will take up the matter of additional discipline for Mr. Busby and all the lawyers that filed the complaint."
Now remember, Jay-Z is trying to sue Busby, just like Busby is trying to sue Jay-Z.
Well, child, I guess we're going to continue to watch this one to see what happens.
How you feel about Jay-Z and what he going through?
You know, when I look at the Jay-Z sex assault allegation, and I read completely the plaintiff's argument put forth by her attorney,
What's up, Mary?
Tony Busby. And right from the gate, Art, I had some very serious concerns about her narrative. First of all, how in the does a 13-year-old girl show up at Radio City Music Hall on September the 7th, 2000 for the Video Music Awards, let alone the after party? According to the complaint, the civil suit, she asked a friend who drove her there and dropped her off. Now, Art, I have a 13-year-old daughter. Help me understand how anybody's 13-year-old daughter has a friend who's driving who can pick them up without their parents' permission, drive them to Radio City Music Hall for the VMAs. That's the first thing. That's the psychologist in me. That's the educator in me. That's the child advocate in me. How does a 13-year-old know anybody that they can call to pick them up and drop them off at the VMAs? So soon when I saw that, I said something interesting is going on here.
So as of right now, What do y'all think? Nicole is like, they paid that girl. Why do y'all want Jay-Z to be guilty? And I'm not just picking on Nicole, but is most of y'all in here. Why do y'all want Jay-Z to be guilty? Like, if I become rich and famous, are y'all gonna want me to be guilty? Is it when y'all see somebody famous, like, yeah, I knew he was terrible? Like, I don't understand. I understand Diddy. Diddy's a piece of crap. But all these other people, why they gotta be these terrible people and why everybody gotta go to jail? I don't want everybody to go to jail. I just don't. I don't understand. Why y'all want everybody to go to jail? Like, everybody rich, they gotta go to jail. I don't understand. I'm just saying. I don't understand. So I want to play this again.
Jay-Z may have this case thrown out.
Not this.
Whose real name is Sean. The rapper, whose real name is Sean Corey Carter, has been accused of dodging a paternity test that could establish whether he fathered Satterthwaite during an alleged relationship with Wanda Satterthwaite when she was 16 years old. The son, Satterthwaite, who's now 31 years old, has been fighting for recognition since filing his first claim against Jay-Z over 10 years ago. Despite multiple legal setbacks, he continues to push for a resolution. Court documents allege that Jay-Z's, so this ain't no cap, this ain't no make up believe shit. This is in the court documents. I'm gonna read this shit right here. Because the FBI, this FBI stuff is more serious than anything else. Because this FBI stuff, they're talking about criminal activity. This is alleged criminal activity.
So it's like somebody said earlier, one door opens and another one closes. So it's like he's going to win one thing possibly and get off, but another door is going to open where now he's going to be looking crazy, because if he takes this paternity test, it's curtains. Will he go to jail if he is the father? I don't know. But what does it look like when you actually have literal proof that Jay-Z blanked a tadpole and it's proven facts? How are y'all going to look at Jay-Z? Do y'all think Jay-Z should go to jail or prison for doing something 30 years ago? Yes or no, y'all? Do y'all think Jay-Z should go to prison for something he did 30 years ago? I would say no.
So it says court documents allege that Jay-Z's attorneys colluded with the New Jersey court employees to withhold critical documents, leading to an FBI probe into potential fraud and racketeering. The mother, Wanda Satterthwaite, who passed away in 2019, publicly supported her son's paternity case in a 2016 video, insisting on the validity of her claims. Rymir's godmother, Lily Colley, has also been vocal, asserting that the truth will come out. The ongoing legal battles have left Rymir and Colley facing financial strain, including a $15,000 legal fee judgment in 2022, right? Which they claim resulted in illegal liens on their property. Their latest lawsuit alleges violations of constitutional rights and emotional distress from years of litigation.
That's really it, y'all. I'm about to go to bed. I got to get up early in the morning. I wanted to come back on here and share this with y'all. So this was going to be a short live stream. So because it's already 12 midnight and I got something I got to do. I would stay up till like 1:30, 2 o'clock, but I got something to do tomorrow. So I do have something else to talk about, but I'll talk about that probably tomorrow evening. Let's see. Mr. Lego, just answer this for me. Please, do you think Jay-Z knew that Diddy was into the whole time? Yes. I have said that I think Diddy has always been this disgusting, terrible person, but Jay-Z I don't think he was doing all the terrible things. I just think he was okay with being around while Diddy was doing all these crazy things. And it was possibly like, man, I ain't worried about Diddy's just stupid. Diddy's just crazy. I don't think about that. And he just be walking around the parties and just ignoring, Diddy doing crazy stuff or mess with dudes and all this other stuff. Or Jay-Z may actually sit down, smoke a cigar, and watch Diddy doing all this stuff. So, because if a dude is okay with being around all these naked people, walk through all these rooms, whatever, and he's just chilling, I don't see anything crazy about that if he's like a voyeur. So I think Jay-Z is a voyeur and he just be chilling, sitting around, just watching people do crazy stuff. I don't know. Smash the chick every now and then while he walking through there. But I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I got a lot to talk about tomorrow, but I got to go to bed. So I will see y'all tomorrow. And does anybody have any questions about all of this or whatever? Because somebody just asked a question before I go. Do y'all have any questions or any comments about anything before I go? I'll give y'all 30 seconds. Do y'all have any questions or anything about whatever, that y'all want me to talk about? Before I go, somebody asked me about Papoose and Remy. And I had a conversation about Papoose and Remy. Are y'all aware about what's going on with Papoose and Remy? And I'll just talk about that real quick. Yes or no? Are y'all aware of what's going on with Papoose and Remy Ma? Yes or no? Yes or no, y'all? Are y'all aware of what's going on with Papoose and Remy Ma? Is that an Otter case? I don't know. What are you talking about? This one? I don't know. So are y'all aware of Papoose? And because I don't have any videos, I just want to share my opinion. Because I'm not going to do a live stream about Remy Ma and Papoose. Okay. Somebody wanted to know what I thought about Remy Ma and Papoose. So I'll just share my opinion and then we'll just get out of here. So Remy Ma and Papoose. Remy Ma is a rapper that was with Fat Joe, and she pow-powed a woman and she went to prison for it. So it's not alleged, she went to prison for it, right? And Papoose is a rapper that never was able to get off the ground. And he fell in love with Remy Ma, even though she was this violent, terrible, crazy woman and who went to jail and went around, pow-powing people. And for whatever reason, he wanted to be with her, which is weird to me. And she did this and she goes to prison. This dude literally would go see her. And if anybody's been to a prison is like way out in the middle of nowhere, because they always have prisons in the middle of nowhere just in case somebody escapes. It's not easy for the person that escaped to just go somewhere because it's nowhere around. You know what I'm saying? So prisons are usually in the middle of nowhere. So you got to drive like 2 hours out to get to any prison, right? This Papoose dude literally would drive 2 hours out to the prison every day to see this woman. And it got so bad where Remy Ma had to tell him, like, yo, why you keep coming out here every day? Don't you need to be gonna get some money or something? Like, I'm in prison, I can't do nothing. Like, stop. And Papoose admitted that spending all this time going to see Remy Ma every day hurt his opportunities in the rap game. You know, he may go on tour with this guy or may go on tour with that guy, or, you know, he's doing this, he's doing that. He wasn't doing all that because in his mind, I gotta be here for my baby, like a lame. Yes, I think Papoose is a pure cornball. So he holds it down for Remy Ma. Well, what a real man would have did was let her ass stay in prison and go out and get some money and become famous like a Jay-Z or Diddy or whoever. And by the time she comes out, she has a soft space to land. But he didn't do that. He spent all his energy running behind a goddamn woman instead of getting his money up, his money up, which is cornball behavior. So she gets out of prison. He marries a damn crazy ass woman. Who marries a woman that just got out of prison? It's like love after lockup or something. So he's a weirdo. He turns around and marries a damn woman. She has a son, and I think he was like a teenager. He puts 2 babies in her, or maybe 3. So now that they're this black love married couple, but not 1 second did I say, yo, this is black love. No, I said this dude is an idiot. Like, what is he doing? But I never said anything because it wasn't my business. Fast forward to all this YouTube. No, it was like on BET or what? Yeah, it was Love and Hip Hop. Black love, black love. I was like, man, this dude is a whole cornball. Fast forward after the Love and Hip Hop stuff, he turns around and finds out that Remy Ma has been cheating on him, and he decides to go beat up the dude that she's cheating on him with. But he's so much of a cornball, Remy Ma, as a married woman, leaves with the other dude instead of her husband. So think about how lame you gotta be. Your wife is in the building, you're in the building, and her boyfriend, she's married to you, but she has a boyfriend, and all 3 of y'all are in the damn building because they was doing rap battles, you know, the rap battle stuff. So all 3 of them were rap battle people. So this cornball is in the same building with the boyfriend of his wife. So he gets mad and punches the dude in the face. And the dude is like, I don't care. Like, I'm still smashing your girl. And then what's crazy, this is what's even crazier. The guy's name is Easy the Block Captain, the boyfriend. He literally says it in a battle. Think about this. He battles another rapper and uses the lyrics about, yeah, your boyfriend, he said something about, yeah, your husband may have punched me in the face, but I still left her and smashed her, or something like that. So your husband may have punched me, but I left the spot with his wife. He said that in a rap battle. He said that in a rap battle. And I think, and that's after he punched him. So what ends up happening, like fast forward to now, all this time, she was with the dude. All this time. And it's so bad where Remy Ma is taking Chris. You know how you dress up like your boyfriend or your girlfriend on Christmas? They taking pictures like that. They taking pictures in front of the Christmas tree. They're taking pictures in front of the Christmas tree. And they still married. And somebody asked me, like, yo, why are you mad at Papoose and not mad at Remy Ma? I said, Remy Ma was a hood rat. She was running around powing people. She was a hood rat. She went to prison. You idiot. Who in the hell, male or female, is going to marry somebody that just got out of prison? You're a dummy. So the person I was talking to said, well, you don't think people can change? She powed that girl when she was 20 something, and now she's 40 or whatever. I don't know. I said, there's just no. Not if you're a woman. Women evolve differently than men. Women usually don't get better. They get worse. There are not many women walking this earth that are better than they were when they were 25. Not many women. And you already know I'm not talking about money because we don't give a shit about y'all money. So I'll say it again. There are very few women that look better or operate better than they were when they were 25 and now they 35. None of y'all. You're fatter. You're less attractive. You have more emotional turmoil in your life. You may make more money, but you're fatter. You're more out of shape. When you put on a dress, you look like a wet bag of clothes compared to when you was 25. And emotionally, you've dealt with more trauma at the age of 35 versus the age of 25. Because guess what? When you were 25, you ain't had no trauma. You ain't got no stretch marks, and you haven't been traumatized yet because you're still young. So no woman, virtually no woman, gets better between she's virtually no woman is better at 35 than 25. So what I'm saying is this. If you're a dude and you meet a woman at 25 and she's a full-blown idiot, she's not going to be better at 35. She's just going to be a fat, full-blown idiot, an overweight, full-blown idiot, a problematic, emotionally disturbed, full-blown idiot. So for my friend to say, hey, do you think women can get better? How? We all know, just life is kind of like not fair to women, but women get worse with age, even if they ain't went through nothing. It just is what it is. Not too many women look better than they do now. I mean, look better than they did when they was 25. I look better than I did when I was 25. I'll say it again. I look better than I did when I was 25. But women, they are the opposite. So when a friend was like, yo, can people get better? Men can, yeah. I make more money than I did back then. I look better than I did back then. I think better than I did back then. Like my stress level is lower than it was back then. Everything is better. Everything in my entire life is better. But for a woman, no, women get worse with time. Men get better with time. So there's no way in hell I would get with a lunatic, crazy, stupid, idiotic woman at 25 and expect her to get better. No. You are going to, at some point, get worse. So he's an idiot. How am I so wrong, y'all? I know y'all are womening right now. I'm like, no, women have their value. Go on and say, we're valuable. We love ourselves. Shut up. Don't come in here with all that mess. Look into Jay-Z's daughters. She had look into Jay-Z's daughter he had in the 90s. Her mom was 15, 16 as well. Her name was Letitia Macer. Yeah, y'all was talking about Letitia in the live stream I did earlier today. And thank you for the super chat. Damn. Mr. Lego, you are speaking from a 25-year-old's perspective. Huh? What do you mean? A 35-year-old's perspective. I don't understand. What are you talking about? What have I said that was wrong, y'all? You didn't have hair on your head at 25. I've been shaving my head since 20. I used to cut my own hair, right? I used to have clippers, stuff like that. I didn't cut people's hair, but I was good at cutting hair. And I always had a low haircut. You know how like T.I. kind of like always had a low haircut, almost bald, but not bald, like a T.I. type of haircut, just really low. And in the bathroom, you know, I would shake myself up and I would cut my hair or whatever. In the bathroom, I used to get so tired because due to the fact that my hair was already short, I wasn't cutting a lot of hair. And the hair follicles were so little and so fine because you when you cut a low cut already, the hair is like really tiny and fine. Because it's like if you cut some of my beard, you'll see the beard part, you know, the beard hair in the sink, you can wipe it up. But when you cut really fine hair, it falls on the floor and it ends up blackening the floor, the molding, crown molding in the bathroom. And then I always end up looking at the crown molding like, yo, what the hell? So I'm like, and back then my ex-wife, well, my ex-wife now, but my wife then, she was like, Aaron, you need to do something about all this because every time I turn around, I got to clean up all this black mess, you know? So I was like, all right. And I was lazy. I didn't want to do all this shit, right? So it was a friend of mine at work and he had a baldy. Now I was like, yo, how you cut your hair? He's like, I cut my hair in the shower. Huh? I cut my hair in the shower. How? I'm just in the shower, put a shaving cream on. I'm just like, and he's like, I was like, you don't need to see. He's like, see what? You just cut your hair and then you can feel around for any spot that you miss. You don't have to look at nothing because you just shaving. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that. So I went home and started cutting my hair in the shower. And then right here, I end up messing up my head. So I'm cutting my hair because I didn't know what I was doing. And I like, and I literally pulled up skin right here and I ruined my head. And I ain't had to go to the hospital, but it was bad for about a good 2 weeks. And then it healed up. But ever since then, I just carefully would shave my head and I always shave my head. So yeah. So yes, I look better than I do now. I mean, I look better now than I did then. But yeah, I always shave my head because it was just an easy thing to do. Because I shave my head in the shower. I ain't got to go no barbershop. Niggas be going to barbershops. I'm not going no damn barbershop, waste my whole goddamn day. I live in the suburbs. I'm not going no damn barbershop. So hold on, Mr. Lego. Sorry, I thought you said you were saying you were 35 years old. Oh, okay. But no, I'm just saying I look better now than I did when I was 25, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But with the Remy Ma Pat Poose thing, Pat Poose is a cornball, and he really, in all honesty, he gets what he deserves. Because what idiot has a baby and marries this nutbag. Like, you're an idiot for marrying a woman that powed somebody and went to prison for like 8 years. Like, who that? You know how much trauma that is? And women hold on to their trauma. Women very, very seldomly let go of all their trauma. What kind of dumb shit is that? Now you don't put babies in this crazy ass woman. What do you think she's going to do? So I expected her to sleep with a dude right in front of his face. She was sleeping with a dude in front of his face and dare him to do anything. What you going to do? You're a punk. What? You ain't going to do nothing. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. So, shout out to Papoose for being a cornball. And, you know, you deserve what you get, because just like I talk about women, single motherhood and all this other shit, you have to have discernment and stop trying to trauma bond with stupid ass people and have babies with them. You idiot. It is what it is. So, this is an example of me. If I think a man is stupid, I'm gonna say a man, you stupid. If I think a woman is stupid, she's stupid. I don't sit here and pander to either audience. If you stupid, you stupid. I don't care if you woman, man, cat, or dog. And we need to stop being stupid. If you meet a man that just got out of prison and you have a baby with him, you're stupid. It is what it is. Don't have babies with people who just got out of prison. And if you do, I'm going to call you stupid, male or female. Stupid people have babies with people that just got out of prison. It is what it is. What do I have against women? I'm confused. Oh, this is the Shearer girl who was talking all this mess earlier, talking about she was going to come on live stream. I don't know what I don't know. You just in here talking mess. I don't know. I don't know what I have against women. I don't know. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. So, oh my God, here we go. Not true, sir. I evolved. I turned 50. Awesome. All right. Happy 50th birthday. Gotcha. I gotcha. But you look better when you was 20 than you look as a 50-year-old woman. Stop it. Like, y'all are nuts. You it's biologically impossible for you to look better at 50 than you did at 20, unless you were a crackhead at 20 and you got out drugs or something. So stop it. Stop it. Mississippi girl says, I'm 55 and same size when I was 25. That's dope. That's really dope. Because I think that's very difficult for a woman to do. So shout out to you. If you're the same size as you were when you were 25, like that is beautiful. Because most women are like 100 pounds heavier than they were when they graduated from high school. So yeah, shout out to you. But you know, biology is biology. It is what it is. Miss Let don't give a damn. I'm just saying, I'm just talking, you know. That's it. It's just life, you know. But I'm out of here. Talk to y'all later. Make sure to buy my Deep Discussions card game and my mother-daughter card game. And I will be back tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do a show tomorrow around 6 o'clock in the evening. So make sure you have your notifications on. And should I do that? Yeah, let's do this. Hold on, y'all. There's a notification thing that will help y'all get all of the notifications. So I'm gonna give y'all something where y'all can get notified faster. Boom. Okay. So here we go. Let's do this. All right, everybody, right now, click the link that I just dropped in the chat. This is an Instagram notification thing. All right. It's an Instagram notification thing where I let the people know on Instagram when I'm going live. So I need everybody watching right now to click the link that I just pinned at the top of the chat. It says https://ig.me. Click the link. Let's see where it takes me. So it's going to take you to YouTube. I mean, it's going to take you to my Instagram page. And if you don't want to go through it that way, just go to Mr. Let Go's Instagram page. I'm _ Mr. Let Go, or either just join channel. Boom. Yeah, so it works. That's all you got to do. So click the link that I just dropped in the chat. Y'all. And it will put you in a position where you get all of the notifications of me going on YouTube. So I'm dropping in here again. October 3074, I'll be sending you the video, so you don't have problems, because I literally be sending you the video. I get all notifications. I'm good. Okay, cool. But everybody who don't be getting notifications, and this will help me connect with you anyway. Click the link. All right, done. Everybody click that link that I just dropped in the chat and hit done. Click the link I just dropped in the chat and hit and say done. Come on, y'all. There's something about Mary said done. Type done. Click the link and type done. Come on, y'all. Y'all clicking the link or no? Do y'all see the link? There's something about Mary seen it. Do y'all see the link? Yes or no? Okay, yeah. Click the link and hit done. Click the link, hit done. It's just a notification thing. So, like, when I go live, I'm going to drop the link in the Instagram little thing, and then boom, y'all be ready. You know what I'm saying? Click the link. Come on, y'all. Click the link and then say done. And I already had it. Gotcha, Nicole. All right. Oh shit, wrong one. Y'all keep click the link. Y'all click the link. Click the link.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards, we heal our pain.
LaRon says, hold on, I'm gonna start watching from YouTube because you don't pay Facebook no mind. What do you mean? How am I not paying Facebook no mind? You in the chat? How am I not paying Facebook no mind? Facebook don't pay me no mind. Facebook done shadow ban me, and Facebook don't pay me no mind. Like, it's Facebook. It ain't me. Facebook don't be paying attention to me no more. So I'll be like, whatever.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards, we heal our pain.
October 3074. This is an AI song. A person doesn't sing the song. It's an AI voice. I wrote the music and plugged it into an AI engine, and it made music off of my lyrics. So it's not actually a person. Shout out to Mississippi Girl. I'm 55 and love me. I'm funny and smart and own my own company, so I'm good. Sorry you have a bad experience. I ain't no bad experience. What you talking about? I ain't said nothing. I just said women naturally end up being worse with age, Yeah, so it matches the lyrics. Yeah. I'm gonna make another song. Yeah, so I just type all. It took me a minute to put. It took me like a day to write the lyrics, and I just typed it in, and then boom, it made this song.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards we heal our pain. Face to face we both explain. Maybe find our bond again. Years of anger lose their sting. We both said some hurtful things. Let these questions heal broken strings. Let this game and fractured wings. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these two decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these two decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw.
Oh, what's going on, brother? Thursday night gift. I met my man at Applebee's the other night. Shout out to you. What's going on, brother? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yeah, we had a ball at Applebee's. But we had like a four-way argument. That shit was hilarious. Shout out to you, man. I might go back to the Applebee's another time. That shit was fun. All right, that was beautiful, Miss Lego. Thank you. Make a song about how Jay-Z should get. Make a song about how Jay-Z should get a paternity test and reach out to his son. Yo, I may do that. Shira, that is a good idea. I may actually do that. Because like I like writing songs now, even though I just started. So yeah, I might do that. I think that'd be a cool thing to do. So I'm gonna do that. I am going to do that. Eating good in the neighborhood. Okay. I'm getting all my notifications. Thank you, Mr. Lego. All right, cool. All right, talk to y'all later, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow, so look out for me tomorrow. Talk to y'all later.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for liking the card game. The song. Thank you. I'm gonna write another song about the card game. Wait, Andy just said what? Yes, go watch Popcorn Planet. Andy just said it. Andy said what? What'd he say? Y'all just be saying half words. I mean, like half sentences. Go watch Popcorn Planet. What did Andy just say? Come on, Spooky Reds. What did Andy just say? I'm about to go to bed, but I want to see what you're about to say. Spooky Red. I'm talking about the 13. Oh, you talking about the victim. Okay. All right. Good night, y'all.